So it has been nearly a week and a half since I made a video talking about ticker symbol SPCE. Now, the last time I made a video talking about ticker symbol SPCE, I talked about why I sold here. Now, in that video, I made a profit selling when it was reaching a resistance, and then nearly after the stock plummeted. And when I released that video, I got a lot of negative comments. I had a lot of hateful comments, people, cursing and kind of saying, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm not gonna lie, it really got to me. I took a whole week and a half off YouTube. I was kind of depressed about that, and it's one of the reasons why I released the Diamond Hands video, right? In that video, I kind of just talk about the toxic community and the stock market and how this is like leading to more people losing money. I'm not gonna go ahead and dive into that. If you guys want to see that video, check it out. I'm gonna post it right over here for you guys. But it did get to me, and then I remembered, hey, the reason why I'm on YouTube, I'm not gonna be here to please everyone. Really, what I'm doing is just providing my experience, sharing my success, and showing you guys my strategies, right? So if you guys see value in it, then great. And if you guys disagree, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be able to make everyone happy, as everyone has, different values in what they see, right? So, this is the game, it's YouTube, it is what it is. But, gratefully or luckily with that, week and a half, I was able to still trade in the market and also work on something special, which I'm going to reveal later on in this video. It's going to be a little gift for you guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at ticker symbol SPCE and talk about a few things. Alrighty guys, so we are looking at SPCE on a 4-hour chart. I'm using the Webull platform, and we could see that the stock has just been going tremendously down. I mean, it's just been a crazy ride down. And if we draw a little line to just measure how far down it's fell almost 89.60%, right, in just a few days. And that is an insane amount to hold, especially if you're bag holding, right? I mean, that would just be hard. And me, I'm all for locking in profits. Now, the reason I sold over here, as I mentioned in that video, was because we were reaching an area of resistance, and typically I like to lock in profits. And of course, there was a news of the founder Richard going into outer space, and I just wasn't sure what the news was going to be. Was it going to be a successful flight or not? And I don't like trading based on or guessing on the news. So I sold and I took my profits. Now, you might think, hey, well, if it was a successful flight, then why did the stock fall down, right? Or fall down? Well, the first thing we have to know is that the stock or the company did a $5 million offering, right? Meaning they sold $500 million worth of their shares out to the market, right? So obviously that is just not good news. That is always or typically gonna bring stocks to go down, right? Because if a company is selling, that is just bad news. Right now, it's actually good news for the company long term, because that helps raise more capital, right? Because of course, one of the things that is making this company hard to break this barrier is the underlying fundamentals of the company, right? And I mentioned this in a lot of other videos, but people kind of like get mad when I mention this. But realistically, this company is still not profitable. And according to one of the analysts, analyst Epstein, he's noted that Space has not announced when it's going to begin commercial services into the final frontier, and we would expect that this is the first half of next year. He also mentioned that if we scroll down over here, that the company is still several years from getting positive cash flow per our financial projections. Free cash flow turns positive only in 2025. So we have a couple of years to go before we're actually making a free cash flow from this company, right? Now, you guys know that when it comes to trading, I do like to look at the fundamentals. I do like to look at the catalyst events, but the thing that I try to focus more on is the trend, right? And that is based on the technicals, right? I use technical analysis, right? And so let's go ahead and dive into the technical analysis over here, right? So if we kind of just zoom out a little, we see that we're in this area over here, and some may argue that this could potentially be a support, right? So let's go ahead and talk about that. This could be a support simply just because it was a resistance over here and it was a resistance over here, and then it ended up being a support over here. Now, it is true that this can bounce up and start going to the moon again, pun intended, but I wouldn't be too hopeful of that. And the reason is because it's very unlikely that this is going to bounce from this area of $31 all the way straight back to $60 that quick. I just don't find this area as a strong support area, right? Now that's just opinion, but of course, we don't trade based off opinions or guessings. We trade based on what the market presents. So if we were looking to buy into this to make a profit, what I would wait for, of course, is confirmation, because I preach about waiting for confirmation to buy in. And so we are holding above this area of support. If we have a candle break above this exponential moving average, that may be a good sign to enter in for a small swing or day trade or a small swing trade. Now, if we break above the simple moving average, which is the screen line over here, then that for me is a longer term day swing trade that for me to enter. But at the end of the day, that's really what I'm looking for. Unless we could cross above this $38.51, I'm not looking into making a longer swing trade. I'll probably make a day trade if we do cross above here, because again, this is a stock that is pretty volatile, and as a trader, we profit off, fluctuation in the price. Because if we just look at the intradays, right, look at the difference from the bottom of this support to this area over here, that's already 2.58% versus all the way to the top of the day, that's 9%. So we already know that this is a good stock to day trade. But as far as like something to hold for a longer term, I'm waiting for that larger confirmation that things are going more to an upside. And for now, that's just something that's not presented for me on the charts. Now, at the end of the day, that's just my technical breakdown and what I see value in. And something that I always preach in a lot of my videos is only trade what you see value in. So if you guys don't see value in what I mentioned in this video, then simply don't trade that strategy, don't trade that plan, and come up with a plan that you want to execute accordingly. Now, if you guys are going to comment and disagree with anything in the video, which you rightfully can, right? I would rather you talk about what you see value in, meaning don't just say a stock is going to go to the moon or if it's just going to crash. I want you guys to provide reasons, right? Because anyone could really just go online and say this is going to go to the moon, right? But I'd rather hear your thoughts and what your game plan is for what is going to happen, right? Of course, we don't make predictions in the stock market. We only trade what the market presents us. So let me know in the comment section below. Now, if you guys made it this far in this video, then congratulations, because as I said, I have a special gift for you. So I've been working on this for a few months now, but with that week off on YouTube, I was able to kind of wrap it up. And it is just really a program that I've been working on. So if you're looking to get forged into becoming a trader, and if you guys like the concepts that I teach on YouTube, then you're really gonna enjoy this program. Right now I have a special offer. If you click the link in the description, there's going to be a coupon code. It's going to be coupon code new student for 50% off. This is only going to last till August 24th. And what you're going to have access to is a whole bunch of video lessons. You're also going to have like quiz assessments to really just reinforce knowledge and test what we learn or talk about in the program, as well as you're going to have access to a private chat to message me directly or talk with other traders, and also be a part of our daily briefings where we talk about catalysts and news events that you could really take opportunities with in the market. But with that being said, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I'm back on YouTube, and let's just keep it going. Thank you, guys.